I really need my being right. My battery's about to die and just kill the vibe. Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Tasha and I'm back with another video. But if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. You already know what to do. Like, comment, share, all that jazz. If you've been here for a minute, you know that I'm just on a hair journey of no heat right now. Hair is hair, but it can dictate your mood throughout your day depending on what type of person you are. For me, once my hair is done, for some reason I can get through the day much better, especially because I come on here and I film. If you want to see how I go from this to this, make sure that you stick around until the end of the video. I assure you guys that it's very easy to do. It's actually also very convenient. I will be doing these more often. I totally forgot about it, you know. I did these a lot in high school. It'll be coming back because we're trying to save our hair over here. Okay, so you're gonna want to start on freshly washed hair. My hair dried down already in the front. It's still pretty damp in the back, but just so that the product holds a little bit better, I'm just going to spray a little bit. I want to show you quickly the products that I'm going to be using. Right now I have nothing in my hair. There's no product in there. It does tend to get dry around my hairline a lot, so I do like to oil just around these areas right here. All you're really going to need for this is a comb like this. This is a rat tail comb. I'm going to use mainly mousse. Like when I was growing up, especially in high school, my main thing I would use is mousse. The thing is, like, I didn't know how to use hair products that well, but I knew that mousse and gel would just give me the hold that I needed. But I'm also going to apply some of my moisture boost in this because my hair actually needs moisture, and because I'm doing Bantu knots, it's actually good for me to put something like this in my hair just so that my hair can lock in some moisture. So I'm just gonna part my hair into the sections that I actually want the Bantu knots to be. The good thing about it is that I can wear the Bantu knots as a style with my big old head. I can also have it as my curls when I'm done. Sometimes when I used to do my Bantu knots back in the day, I'll have them in for like a couple days, like 2-3 days. I'll just rock the Bantu knots and then I'll take out the knots when I wanted to wear it curly. I would just, you know, rock my big old earrings and everything. I'm not gonna make the parts super perfect, and I'm gonna try to keep it not so many at the same time. I don't want that many Bantu knots in there. I want my curls to be big. I'm just going to section off the front first. Once the back is done, it's just way more easier. So I just section it off by my ear, and I'll just deal with the back first. So I'm just gonna put that up so I ain't dealing with that right now, okay? I'm just gonna use my little clip here to hold that. I'm gonna put a little bit of the moisture boost, and not a lot. Like, I'm talking a squidget amount because I don't want it to be greasy at the same time. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on my scalp, and I'm just gonna place it along my hairline. And I'm gonna put the rest in my hands and just massage it in the scalp lightly. I don't want it to be greasy. So I kind of want to make sure I place them right. So nothing special. I just go as far down so it doesn't separate too much. I'm like trying to figure out where the part is. I basically parted it in random places, and the front ones I noticed are gonna be smaller than the ones in the back. But, oh my gosh, you guys, I left out a whole piece. What does that belong to? So these are the sections, but I'm gonna have to do it quick before they unravel, because look. And before I forget, there's less than 10. So I'm gonna take a few elastics. I don't want this to rip out my hair. These elastics can be rude and they can rip your hair out if you're not careful. I'm just gonna take my little oil here that I have in this bottle. Just put a little bit of grease on these rubber bands so that they don't dig out my hair. And just rub it around I don't want to put too much on my hand because I don't want it in my hair like that. I'm just going to set these aside so that I can use these to secure the Bantu knots. So I'm just going to take my first twist and I'm going to take my mousse, which is almost finished. I have the Cream of Nature argan oil. This is no sponsor or anything. So I just take a good amount and I get that in there. And to make sure it goes in there, I'm just going to brush it through. I just want to get the product through my hair. This thing just literally fell. Okay, so if I'm on a different angle, it's because this thing like moved. I didn't want to, but I think I'm gonna add some of my curling smoothie in there. I don't know, just the way my hair is feeling right now, I feel like it needs a little bit of help. So I'm just gonna use some Maui Moisture Hair, a curl quencher, but I'm gonna put mainly the mousse. Hopefully you guys can see it properly. Okay, I'm working with the back of my head, but as I get to the top, you'll see it a little bit better. You're just gonna want to start twisting it. So I just twist it, and you want to go like around that much because it only makes sense. And I go around. I need to add a little bit of product on the ends because I noticed that it's a little bit dry. And it should even hold by itself, but just to make sure that it actually holds overnight, I'm gonna put the elastic band in there. You can do double knot, but I'm just gonna do one. Just hold it like that. I just added some water in my hair, just twisting it, and then now I can start the knot, and then I just add the elastic. So when you're up here, now that I'm able to see, I just twist it like that. And then I just go around. I use my hands and I do that. You just go around. Use my finger just to twirl it back, and then I start stuffing it underneath. Take an elastic, running low. Look at that. You also want to make sure that when you're twisting it into the barrels that you're not doing it too tight. I realize that some of them I do a little bit too tight because of the way that I twist it. So I just unravel a bit and I shake, and then I put the elastic so it's not so tight and pulling my scalp as much. I decided that I'm gonna put this one together. I hope it doesn't, I hope I don't forget it later, but I wish I did some of them more together. I don't know, my hair is more on the thinner side, so this one I'm just gonna join together because I realized that the two separate ones are just way too small. It looks like a lot, but it's really finishing, so it's coming out so weird. I'm trying to think which way I want this to fold. This way.
Mom, I think I like your hair.
Thank you.
And I make my hair blue. You see it? Look.
Why you have so much paint on your hands? You better not touch the walls. Do not touch the wall. Go wash your hands. I don't want you to get paint everywhere. This one is kind of big, but it's okay. It's big, but I feel like it's the right size. So these are the knots. I'm gonna keep these in my head for now, and then we're gonna see how they turn out in the morning. I really wanted to do this very early in the morning, like 5-6 o'clock, because I was like, I don't want to fall asleep in these. If you've slept in Bantu knots before, you know that it's annoying, and that's kind of why I've been dreading to do my hair like this in the first place. But yeah, we're gonna see how well this turns out tomorrow. So it's the next day and I'm gonna take out these Bantu knots. A lot of them are falling out already. This one in particular is like, I'm gonna have to pull this one out. Actually, no, I'm not gonna pull it out first. I'm just gonna start from the back. First, I'm just gonna put a little bit of this oil that's left in this bottle. Do not come for me, I'm gonna fill it back soon. Usually I just dump all the oils that I have, different amounts. I mainly put extra virgin olive oil in there. And then I put coconut oil, was it jojoba oil? Just any natural oils. I put it in here. And this has been using for a long time. Like I don't just drench my hair with a whole bunch of oils, but because I'm taking these out, I'm just gonna put some oil on my hand. So I'm gonna start from back here. I hope they came out good, you know, because I had to sleep on this. I'm just gonna use the scissor right on the elastic. So I just put it through my finger like that. I'm just going to unravel it a little bit and just pull them gently and just push my hands through it just to get a little bit of the grease on there. It came out alright. Okay. I want to get most of it unraveled because I hate when they're all unraveled and then it's just harder to unravel it when they're all pulled out at the same time. So you want to do them one by one and just fluff it a bit like so. So that one's pretty good. So I'm just gonna do that for all of these. Just put it between my finger like that. So each one I'm gonna pull them out like 5 to 6 strands. And just kind of grab it at the top there so it fluffs out.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Hi guys.
That's like Royal's mission to just come say hi to you guys all the time. Am I cutting with my left hand? Scary. See right here, still feels damp. I just want to unravel a little bit. Ooh, I really like that one. That was my favorite one. This one I ended up putting 2 elastics because it was falling out. Or the one that I was like, I'm just gonna do one. Ended up giving me a hard time. Now I think I should have done 2. It's okay. I'm just gonna fluff it out. These are my curls. Usually on day 2, I find them to be a little bit more fluffier, a little better. If you don't want to sleep on them, I would suggest that you do it earlier in the morning so that in the night you can take them out. You also want to make sure that you don't knot them very tight so that you don't have trouble with it. I do get headaches if my hair is really tight, and then you can just twist it counterclockwise if it is too tight. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to fluff out yours a little bit more on the first day, you could just use a pick, and just like what I do with my fingers, you just do it with a pick and just fluff it out. I am going to play around with it a little bit more, but I just wanted to show you that even just putting a little bit of effort, if you're not that great with your hair, you can still get some nice curls. If your hair ain't curling that great, like how mine is right now, you can try something like this so that you can, you know, get some curls going and enjoy your hair a little bit more. Because when you're going on your natural hair journey, it should be fun. So you want to find things that are also easy, and sometimes easy is fun because you're not having such a stressful time trying to figure out your hair. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.